First off, what it do? It's the big homie C-Boss in the building. Man, show some love. You heard me? Yeah. Facts. Yeah. So check it out. So this is the first live, you feel me? C-Boss in the building, man. And this is the first episode of C-Boss Live. And so on this first episode, man, I just want to talk about some experiences that I've been through and hope you can relate that I've been through in the last, 2 or 3 years. So as we all know, man, losing my brother was a hard situation to deal with, and when you go through something like that, it's traumatic. There's a difference between murder and taking a loss. You feel me? My brother was murdered by an individual. And at that time, all I could think about was drinking, wanting to hurt somebody. I couldn't get past step one. And step one was going to treatment, trying to talk to my counselor, trying to find some type of positive energy to help me get through. And I couldn't. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. I was hoping somebody was going to call me and say, yo, let's ride. Yo, I got the location. I got the drop. Let's go. And at the end of the day, nobody called me. And believe me, I was pissed off. Like, I was literally pissed off, man. Ain't nobody picked up the phone and called me and say, yo, let's go ride on this bitch. Facts. Honest to God truth. You feel me? Like, me and my brother been in the studio. We've been, kicking it. And this is a time that where I was going in and out of jail. He was going in and out of jail. So once he got old enough to, to do his thing and, grow up in life, we really started kicking it. And keep in mind, of course, I'm the oldest. And I had been in the streets. I had been in the hustle game for a long time. And I never once introduced that lifestyle to him. It was the other side of his family that did that. So there's the mother and there's the daddy. We got the same mother, different daddy. So there you go. I never once introduced that lifestyle to him. It was hard to swallow. Very hard to swallow. Even now, it's hard to swallow. But I've learned to cope. Because what I've told myself is, I'm going to be better than that person. Life after death can either make you sick or make you stronger. It's not like you get to walk in the hospital and say your goodbyes. No, it wasn't none of that. Right? Do I need to go through the steps of how this bitch disrespected? Now keep in mind, this is the way this shit go, right? If I was to say fuck it, retaliate, right? Then you know what the crazy part is? That person's family will be mad because I got my get back. That person's family will be mad. Then guess what? The war continues. That's the way that shit go. Ain't that crazy? That's the way that shit go. That's life after death, man. For the past 2 or 3 years, I had to get my mental together. Right? I had to walk away from friends. Why? Nobody wanted to understand. Nobody gave a shit. Motherfuckers was selfish. All they thought about was they self. Throughout my whole music career, all I heard was complaining. I'm grinding. I'm a nigga out here grinding, yo. Nobody gave me a shot. So now that I run my own shit, now that I'm in the studio doing my own thing, and now that I said, yo, I'm done listening to motherfuckers complain, I don't want to hear that shit. Motherfuckers still got a problem because I don't want to pick up the phone, because I don't want to connect, I don't want to network. No. Once you burn that bridge is over. One thing I try to tell my brother, look, man, just because you grow up with these niggas, just because you grow up with these motherfuckers don't mean that you loyalty for life. Hey, yo, pick up the phone, you holler, you keep it moving. You don't got to kick it with niggas every day. Right? Here's the facts. I've never met a child that was born evil. I've never met a child that came directly out of the mother's womb and started robbing stores, started raping, started gangbanging. All this stuff in some type of way is taught. You got to learn it from somewhere. You got to learn it. So my thing is this. What makes a motherfucker real? What makes a motherfucker hard? Is it that your pants sag? Is it that you walking around with your little gun in your pocket with the longest clip you can find hanging out your... What is it? If you commit a murder, does that make you real? Does that make you untouchable? Because from my understanding, the government got a place for us to go. And there's only one thing promised to us in life, that you're born and you're gonna die. The crazy part is when you're younger, you don't think about that shit. Yo, I'm gonna die. Or do you even give a fuck if you're gonna die? Death is no coming back. When you're gone, when you check out, you out of here. Real talk. Life after death. It makes you think. I grew up single mother. I can only tell you, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful that I became the man that I am. I had to learn majority out of the streets, but I got there. You know what I mean? I got there. Let's talk about what it is and how it feels to grieve, right? And this one episode, Life After Death, I'm going to try to cram this. I really don't want to do another episode. If I do, I do. But I'm going to try to cram all this into one. You drink, you cry, you hurt. That's the way it goes. And you accept it. right? Life, they say life is what you make it, but at the same time, you gotta be on your 10 toes, man. When you walk out that front door, ain't nothing guaranteed, man. You gotta watch, you gotta be careful, man. I'm dead ass. I grew up broke, didn't give a fuck. Not only that, things I went through in my family was tarnishing. You're talking about a brand new Cadillac losing the paint coming off of the brand new Cadillac. That's what I was. I was a brand new Cadillac, and the paint was just diminishing, tarnishing. Right? Not one time did I look up and say, I blame my mother. Not one time. Not one time. Thanks to some of the homies. Thanks to some of the homies, man. I learned how to get it. When my mama bought me clothes, I wore those clothes. Whatever time my dad gave me, I took it, but I never thought nothing about it until I was introduced to the homies. Yo, son. Yo, you ain't wearing name brand shoes, son? You ain't got some of these? Yo, son, you ain't got no rope around your neck? You ain't got no chain, son? What kind of jeans is them, bro? Dudes introduced me to the lifestyle, man. And ever since then, man, I've been running. Not the same for my brother. My brother had a different lifestyle. Both of my brothers. Matter of fact, I just lost my other brother about a week ago. Health issues. My second brother, to the day he died, he complained about dad. And he lived with dad. My other brother, we didn't quite live together, but he had it better. Good grandparents. Made sure that he was straight. Family, parents can give the world to their kids. But once they grow up and grown, their mind can go either way, good or bad. That's for sure. If I was to sum this all up and say, what is life after death? I would say hardship. Drinking a lot. Trying to cope. I know some people that became addicts. My daughter's mother lost her brother. For whatever reason, she started smoking crack. Maybe because her mom was a crack addict, but for whatever reason, that was the dumbest decision anybody could make. Now she can't. Now it's hard for her to come back from that. And her brother's still dead. Take notes, people. Just because you're grieving doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You, or you can't move on or better yourself, you have to pull it together. I'm talking to you from experience. Any of the homeboys I was friends with, I don't care. Because I went through some shit. And not one time, bro, yeah. So in the last 2-3 years, this is what we're doing, right? See, boss. Matter of fact, from here on out, I'm the Cashville boss. You feel me? Because I call my own shots in this bitch. So check this out, man. Right? We got C-Boss Live, podcast/radio, streaming. We got the mix show, the C-Boss mix show streaming. And we got Gorilla King Beats streaming. Worldwide, baby. And this is all life after death. After losing my brother, I said, man, you know what? I'm not gonna fold. Not one time. Give it up for that, baby. We don't fold. Let's go. Huh? That's not what we're doing. You feel me? That is not what we're doing. Like, man, keep it 100. Show me some love. Yeah. All right. Did that. Yo, this is C-Boss Live, man. First episode, man. Life after death. I hope I spoke the real, kept it real. Yo, no matter the situation, stay strong. You can get through it. The C-Boss Outlaw, we live. Peace. Until the next episode, we out.